Santana is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. And that's over. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Santana has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Misses. Ball two. Here now the 2-2. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Myers moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. In is Christian Yelich, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Galvis ranges back and he has it for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. Count now, a ball and a strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Two and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sharp ground ball to third. Shaw gloves it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. In now is A.J. Ellis. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's hitless in 6 tries. Now the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in now for San Diego, Dinelson Lamet. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to ask.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Shaw at third. Santana is over at second with one down in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Galvis shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Spangenberg is there. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Here it comes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's Will Myers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Padres.
Riding in once again, Chase Headley. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit this one hard the other way. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Padres down in order. They still trail it here 3-1.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Lorenzo Cain is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Spangenberg. And they will tag him out between first and second. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
In now, Eric Thames. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A pause, and the 0-2 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Digging in once again, Travis Shaw. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he pushed it just a bit too much and wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Shaw barehands it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Next to the plate for the Padres, A.J. Ellis, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Galvis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Carlos Suarez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Little dribbler down the line. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get. Craig Stammen takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in and looking for more, Domingo Santana. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Manny Pena will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Down to Headley at 3rd. In time to 1st, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Villar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Perella on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike one. VR at second with 2 down. And a slider bounces, and that gets away, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Now another 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Count remains 2-2. Hosmer might try to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Pirela. He singled his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready for another chance? Corey Spangenberg. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready one. Once again, Eric Hosmer. He's 0-for-2 in the ballgame so far.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Looped out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. 3. Colton Brewer is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54. Colton.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ji-Man Choi is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Here now the 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now that's popped up. Hosmer is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Up high, 2-1 now. Popped him up. Headley on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Matt Albert is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Will Myers sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-1, here it is. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And now a swing from Headley as he sends a ground ball to second base. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Margot's on the move. 1 down. Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Myers has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he misses 2-1. Thames is off at first with 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 is a swing and a high pop-up. Spangenberg is there, and the inning is over. Next to the plate for the Padres, Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Josh Hader is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now is A.J. Ellis. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Santana is in pursuit. He makes the running play. 2 down. Hunter Renfroe will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-1 home. The bouncer to the left side, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
First offering on its way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. Throw won't get him.
Up next for Milwaukee, pitcher,
Brett Phillips will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Yates offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Up next for Milwaukee.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Hosmer over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In is Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a Corey Knebel enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's 1 for 3. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Knebel playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 0-2, here it is. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Fouled off. Hosmer stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly, and he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Here's Chase Headley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Oliver Gray takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings.
Now pitching for the Brewers.
Standing in now, Manuel Margot. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But disaster has already struck. Standing in, Eric Thames. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-0 count and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard toward the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Striding into the box, Domingo Santana is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still tied 3-3. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. This is pulled into right. Santana is there, and he'll bring this one in. So striding forward now, A.J. Ellis. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1-2. Splitter, 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they go. Carter Capps takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Riding in once again, Manny Pena, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Villar. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Pena at second, Villar at first with no outs. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down, to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, and we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Myers, but he won't get there. It falls in. 1 run scores. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with 1 swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Ground ball left side. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Now the 1-0. Here's a pop-up now. Headley camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in once again, Eric Thames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 3 runs already home here. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Margot's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Corbin Burns takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Second baseman, Corey.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this team.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees.
Count is 2-1.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Will Myers comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Perella over at second. Hosmer is over at first with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 6-3 the final score today. Oliver Drake claims the win out of